today. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers versus Jordan Love and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
From the future home of Super Bowl 56, there's a look at SoFi Stadium just south of downtown Los Angeles. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
On the return.
So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Now a second down throw for Love here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Chris Harris on the coverage.
Love from the gun on third down. And he finds McDonald. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Love. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. The numbers for Smith-Schuster in that game last week. 9 catches, 82 yards, and a touchdown.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy the defenses had better focus on.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
The running back. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Love now on 2nd down. Keeps himself upright. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Joey Bosa. What a play by him. That's a loss of 17.
17-yard loss. And it's 3rd down.
The 7th play now, this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Working out of the gun. Love. And that's That's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a fourth down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
First carry now for Gus Edwards. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Gets it into the hands of Allen on the jet sweep. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. That's complete to John Ross. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. Got a man open, it's Ross. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. He'll get this to Eckler. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Complete to Austin.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield, because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
On 4th down, Anthony Lynn says, let's go for 3. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. And that will line up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this will remain a scoreless game. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks, because then the defense has the advantage.
2nd and 5. At the 45-yard line.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. But now it's 3rd down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Intended for
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10. at their own 26.
The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Brings up second.
Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
Back to the air, Herbert on second down. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. On the return, Johnson. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own 20.
Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Now a pass is taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Ross on the return. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go. Because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. That throw into the arms of Allen. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 12 yards there and a 1st down. A quick check on the numbers for Keenan Allen from last week. 6 catches, 71 yards.
And what we just saw there was exactly what they need against this defense. Big plays. They were able to pick up a first down on that one.
On first down, it's Herbert. Herbert has it knocked free. We're scoreless after one.
Quarter with no score.
Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a second down coming up. So they keep the ball, but work to do on second and long. Herbert is going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
A gain of 12 yards. It's now third down.
From the 50, here's Herbert. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Herbert now. Able to get this to Gordon. Stops short of the 25, but that second effort got him a couple extra. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To the air again. Herbert got Gordon open, completes it. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 17-yard line. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know, they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
He was looking for John Ross that time. 3rd down here. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger first down.
14-yard line.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Herbert operating from the red zone. And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
1st and goal at the 1. They'll look to run with Edwards. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. Gus Edwards, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. A strong run there, boy, when he gets it, especially around the goal line, like a bull in a china shop.
And none of us ever want to confront that bull in any china shop, do we? Any more than we want to confront him. Got behind his pads, ran with power, and got into the end zone.
What an asset around the goal line, a guy like that.
It's almost like a safety blanket, isn't it? When all else fails, hand it to this big back and let him power his way forward.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Nothing.
team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here comes Johnson on the return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
Juju Smith-Schuster and the rest of this offense heading back out there. The early returns for him, very good to start this season. Interesting to see if he can keep up that torrid pace.
Yeah, when you talk about averaging 100 yards a game as a receiver, extrapolate that over 16 games, and you're having a monster season. So, yeah, you love what he's doing early, but I think it's got to go back to the offseason, doesn't it? It's got to go back to the roots, spending time with the guy who's going to throw the ball to him, spending time watching tape, spending time reading defenses, and, of course, getting himself ready to play. Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run-blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Love, they go play action now. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Love from the gun. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald.
Complete.
That catch good for only a couple.
2 yards.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
Love's pass.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
And the Steeler 1st down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To the air again, Love. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Well, that's not exactly how they drew that one up, nor practiced it, because on 1st down, you're trying to get some yardage to set up 2nd and 3rd down calls. In this case, had to drop it off to his running back. But, boy, they closed quickly on that one and stopped him behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 14. 23 yards to pick up there.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Steelers.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down. Ball on the 8, it's 2nd and 4. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Washington, incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
He's good. Makes the score Chargers 7, Steelers 3.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? It made them kick the field goal, and you have points went against them. That feels a whole lot better running off the field.
At their own 30-yard line.
So here are the Chargers to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10, right at the 30. He'll hand off here to Eckler. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Austin Eckler, the ball.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop the jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
On 2nd down, Eckler.
Austin Eckler, the ball carrier.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Herbert on 3rd down now. Fight, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. That's Cameron Hayward who got in there to take him down.
Seems to me that our friend Old Momentum, I think he's definitely changed teams in this game.
It's only going to grow after that sack, and now, heck, they can get the ball back here and possibly even get the lead. Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
At their own 27-yard.
An update from that game going on in the Meadowlands. The Jets out to the early lead. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. On 1st and 10, Love. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again. Love. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
The Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Love. He'll get that one complete to counter. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down.
16 yards.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
First down, Love to pass. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson.
Love's pass. Complete.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
You're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And the Steelers first down.
Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
Gain of 10.
First down, going to the air with Love. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack it back at the 36. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Gain on the play.
On third down, Love. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Now, the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. And Boswell's kick is good.
The kick is good.
And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
Steelers 6.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaim center stage. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive maybe. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, Herbert going deep downfield for Ross. It's going to be caught. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
Good job. How that boy stepping up finally.
So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought first half. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup.
Well, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Running on first down, Eckler. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Throw over the middle, secured by Gordon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
Yard line.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Out of the gun, Herbert. And that is incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Herbert's throw going to be caught by Henry. And they're going to have themselves another first down as as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Cameron Hayward able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They just snuffed out every route that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Open man is Gordon, complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, Herbert. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Herbert's pass.
It's a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5.
2nd and 5 from the 8.
5. At the Steelers.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Hunter Henry, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, the famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain.
And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. A 10-play drive that time. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now here's Johnson. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
On the return.
Jordan Love in this offense ready to get the football back. What can they do now, Charles, to make sure this highlight montage doesn't continue to show more pressure and pressure and pressure?
You feel like it always comes back to leverage, don't you? Who is going to win that battle of the offensive and defensive lines? Low man wins. We talk about that, but we think about it in a running game. But guess what? The same thing happens when you're trying to pass protect. Are you low? Are you balanced? Are you in a position where the pass rush won't bowl you over on their way back to the quarterback? They've got to reestablish that in order to try and keep their man upright.
Because they have been bowled over a lot so far in this one. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
It's
a gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
First down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working out of the gun. Love. Incomplete.
Love's pass.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Derwin James on
To throw again. Love. And he comes back with one complete.
Love's pass.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down. Love. On the left side, it's McDonald.
Love's pass.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. Completion here to Claypool.
Love's pass.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Pickup.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you can almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football.
And the Steelers.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space, and he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Love from the gun on 3rd down. The Charger D making things difficult, and it's 4th down. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. On 4th down, Love. His pass caught at the 4. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. 2nd down and 3 with right around 3 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. 3's all around. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done. They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
Third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. He'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
The attention shifts back to Justin Herbert and the Chargers offense. How do you break down his game so far? Just the 1 touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't, not until you balance it with the error side. You know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game. That's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. He finds an opening past the 40. Able to get this to Gordon. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. Rush coming, and he's taken down. T.J. Watt picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Incomplete. Intended for Austin Eckler. It's 4th down.
Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for L.A.
Receiving team.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. It's a pickup of 6, and that is going to do it for this third quarter.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Now a 2nd down throw from Love here. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And down he'll go at the 25. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st down, Steelers.
Love now to pass on 1st down. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
And a Steeler 1st down.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. To the air again, Love. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Love's pass.
7 yards there on the first down screen play.
It's a gain of
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
40-yard line.
They'll get this quickly out to Claypool. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Steelers.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Going back to Love. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's Conner. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
10 yards.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Again, a run with Conner. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
On the carry.
They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that block. That's big time.
Intended.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Derwin James on the coverage.
Love from the gun toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Unsuccessful pass on 3rd down, but at least you got 3 points here in your hip pocket.
Yeah, and I would take it from my hip pocket and put it right on the shoe of my kicker and go get those 3 points. This isn't even a discussion to me. This is a chance to take the lead after a good drive. Do it.
Chargers, 14.
So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And right side, Henry's got it. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
To Hunter Henry.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's Herbert. And that one got tipped. Got to throw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Intended for Austin.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Operating from the gun. Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger 1st down. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays, because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for, and that'll bring up second down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
11 yards there, first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Herbert throwing again. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 23-yard line.
Herbert back to the air. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. John Ross there to make the grab. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set. And racing, going 3 wide's a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. So now a big play coming up as the Chargers are going to go for 2. Again, Herbert under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
The 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score.
Well, they tried to get 2
Steelers
and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this carries into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25.
Here again comes Juju Smith-Schuster and the Steelers. He's knocking on that door for a 100-yard gain.
And what receiver doesn't want to be part of the Century Club? Every receiver, when the game starts, wants to have 100 or more yards next to his name. It's a badge of honor, but it also shows that you're helping out your team.
And he has certainly been helping out his team so far. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Charger TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Now for the point after. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick-6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Love back to it here after the pick-6. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Johnson the intended target, but it'll be second down.
At the 24-yard line.
A second down throw for Love. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Gain of 10. Brings up.
They're giving those short little routes. Tackled him in bounds, too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
And the Steelers.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 48-yard line.
Again, it's Love. Completion here to Claypool. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Jordan Love now on 2nd down.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Love's pass.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
Incomplete.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. Oh, he breaks another. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. A 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now a run with Edwards. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Shoves him aside. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for L.A. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Uses the stiff arm. It'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So now the Steelers down by 12, 23 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. Love now to pass on 1st down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Smith-Schuster.
Juju Smith-Schuster, his second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game.
An extra point is good.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long, everybody.